said, my name is Danny. If you have any questions at any point about the tour, just kind of raise your hand or let me know, and I'll be happy to answer the question for you. This cave was discovered in 1893 by a man named Mark Beavers. Mr. Beavers was drilling for water for his cattle about 50 yards that way, where the parking lot is today, using a cast iron drill bit. But it said to give you good luck if you're up it, so feel free to if you'd like.
Oh yeah, this boys.
Lay on it and roll around.
And rub that stone, huh?
Grandma, did you rub the stone for good luck?
What is that?
The slimy rock. How did flowstone get its name?
I'll explain it in just a minute so everybody
Okay.
gets down here.
What's down there? What's in there?
Small caverns. Not much.
What's on the bottom?
Flowstone, because what you're looking at right now, that's basically just flowing from a leak in the women's restroom. It's right above you guys. Now I'm just kidding with you. It's called a flowstone because water runs over it over thousands of years, and as water flows over it, it leaves behind or deposits calcium carbonate and other elements like magnesium and iron. It leaves them behind in the rock, and that's why it has that funny shape and color. But over the years, people's hands have been rubbing all over it, clogging the pores of the rock, so it is dead. In a sense that calcium carbonate is no longer being deposited into the pores of the rock. It's no longer building these more layers. Calcium buildup. That's why we do allow you to go ahead and touch it. You're not going to do anymore. Another name for it is flint. Archaeological name for it is flint. If you break one of those rocks open, it's a soft white rock. But if it has thousands of pounds of pressure put on it over thousands of years, and if you'll see that small orange rock on the bottom, that's a phosphorescent rock. By the way, that picture's not going to come out. If you take a picture of those rocks, it's not going to come out. Just kind of, I'll show you what it looks like in a minute.
But the movie will.
Picture of it. That small orange rock on the bottom, that's a phosphorescent rock. What that one's doing, that one's actually absorbing the light it's giving off with that black light, and then re-emitting it. So if you were to leave that black light on for say 7 or 8 hours and then turn it off, that small orange rock would have absorbed so much extra black light, it can still glow on its own for another hour or so. And you notice some of your clothing maybe giving a faint glow to it, and that's just phosphates in your lawn. Alright, I think we ought to go move on this way. We gotta make here. And 200 broken ones later, no clam. So they gave up because tearing apart the ceiling and not finding anything. But then in 1967, when the elevator shaft was being dug out, a rock gave way, and they happened to come across 2 of them. They have one right there. His name is Ralph. Pointed out, we do have 2 more types of limestones that I've not yet showed y'all. One of them is right here. This is a Glen Rose limestone. This is kind of the opposite of Edwards. It takes a while for water to pass through this rock. It holds it in its pockets very well. Also gives water a funny smell to it.
Worth excavating. How far is the other caves? Is there any other caves around here other than natural bridge down there?
There's caves. There's one in Austin, Interspace, there's Georgetown actually, Interspace Caverns.
Interspace.
I look down to when it gets to San Antonio, right below San Antonio, that's when it gets real wide. Heads off west, kind of. We've got a map of the tower. It's got a good. It shows where the aquifer is, where the recharge zone is also. But Yeah, the other caves. There's other caves in San Marcos. None of them are open except for this one. There's a cave about 150 yards this way. It's actually pretty big. You go down there. It's a direct opening to the aquifer. There's like huge ponds or lakes of water.
But they don't let nobody go in there.
It's it used to be a bunch of caves. There's caves all up and down there. Most of them are just under private property and people's houses. Yeah, there's quite a bit of caves. Alright, now the Balcones fault line that I'm talking about starts up here in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Basically, it runs parallel with 35 all the way through Texas until it reaches about the San Antonio area. When it gets to that area, it kind of curves off west and heads west into Mexico. It goes into Mexico about 20 miles. You can see how it does separate Texas. This area of Texas, that window, just by panning around, you can see how we are on the dividing line between the two. Now feel free to look around. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We also have 4 flights of stairs to go up to another open deck. If you would like to go up there, you're more than welcome. And we'll head down just whenever y'all are ready.
What's that recharge?
Where's the bike? Oh, there's the bike.
Frat house. Let's go back down, kiddos.
Kind of keeps the air circulated. Let's look that to you guys real quick. The only rule we have in the gravity house, anti-gravity house, is no running. You will hurt yourself easily if you do run because it's an inclined floor. So if you run, I'm going to ask you to kind of step outside.
They had something like this at Astro World for a while. I want to keep the camera on the kids. I'm going to get a kick out of this. Because they're smart. Why do you keep following forward?
Alright, basically what this is, the building is built on a 32-degree angle, and the floors, walls, and mirrors are all put at this angle, so it kind of gives you the illusion that you're not standing straight up. That is an optical illusion. If you're not standing straight up, you're going to fall over. It's all an illusion. Because your eyes are used to seeing your body perpendicular with the floor, it kind of makes you feel like you're being pulled down this way. You're not being pulled down, it's just an illusion. It's just kind of throwing you off the equilibrium a bit. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm in here so much, I'm used to it. But it's all an illusion because the walls are set 32 degrees perpendicular with the floor, just kind of creating an optical illusion. Something you can try if you like. If you sit on this bench, put your back to it. If anyone's brave enough to try that.
Standing straight up.
It really only works if you can figure out. It's hard to go and tell. Or else it's that kind of decent purpose. Kind of stand straight up. Alright, so stand straight up. Right now, how you shake your hand. No. You can't, yeah, you gotta just stand up. You can't just inch your way across. It doesn't work. Also, it looks like the water that runs uphill. ya viste para dónde va jabón ahí. Arriba. Sí, como lugar que pasa acá y ya. No, vale, vale.
Try running that way.
I'm gonna start walking from the top to the bottom.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the only rules we ask of you while in the Wildlife Park is please do not get off the train. Also, please no standing while the train's moving. I'll make one stop when we first get into the park to feed the deer. You can
Hey! Ah! My finger! You little turd!
Get hold your hand flat.
That was Baylor. Get your other bags out, Brian. Hey! Right there. Hey! I'm right Hey! Hey, Brian, let me see some. Can I have some? Look at that one, Grandma. Brian, let me have some. I got a whole bunch of deer over here. I got one with 8 horns. Can I take it?
Look at the one with the horns, Steve. Look.
Look, here's one with horns. You can pet his horns.
Look,
Feel his horns.
Matthew, look at the horns.
Feel his horns, baby. Feel his horns. It's velvet.
Ooh,
It's
nice.
still growing. I've never felt that before. Still feeding honey. Christian, you can pet it. Isn't that pretty?
What's that red stuff?
They're still growing. That's neat.
Like, I'm not so hungry. Are you done? Mommy, do we have to eat?
You can have the bag. Do you want to feed him some more? Oh, there's all with you.
You're gonna come and eat it.
Who's that one with the horns? Oh, Grandma, look at this one. Shout, Anthony. Already took a picture of him.
This one, please, Dad. Get the set.
Grandma.
Coming up on your right-hand side will be our emus, the second largest bird in the world, and our South American llamas.
Second largest? Where? The other one's the ostrich.
Sitting in the water shop.
I think so. Run, Dad, I'm having it.
Oh. Maggie, look. He's showing his feathers. He's showing the
Coming up on your left-hand side will be finally our Vietnamese pot-bellied pigs.